Good morning, Crossroads South. Happy Monday. It is a dreary Monday. It's Monday, March 13th, and it's an A day today. Not a lot happening this week, except for a lot of learning in the classrooms. But as for after-school activities and things like that, there's not a ton happening, but sports will kick up next week for tryouts and things like that. Take a look around the building. There's a couple of Google Classroom codes that are posted if you're trying out for tennis. There's information for softball, baseball. I'm trying to think, girls lacrosse, the coach reached out with information. So just make sure that if you need any of that information, I'm going to see if I can get it on the VPO for you by tomorrow. That way it's all in one spot and you can access the coaches and get the information you need for spring sports and when to show up and what to have for tryouts. I'd like to give a huge congratulations to our jazz ensemble and our jazz band. They competed this weekend at Steinert High School. They went to Steinert High School on Saturday, which was another yucky day, but the jazz was on fire for sure. And if you were there, you'll know this joke. Those cats were really swinging. There was an announcer that was pretty funny. Anyways, the groups did fantastic. I want to congratulate all of them. We had several students named as outstanding musicians, so congratulations to them. And Tarun received the Outstanding Soloist Award, so congratulations to him. A lot of exciting things happening, and the group sounded fantastic. And I know you have another one coming up, so keep it going. Speaking of, we're going to be having a super night for jazz at the end of March. And if you want to come participate and be there, there's going to be soups donated. We'll have dinner and jazz. And a lot of you in art class made bowls. And that's really for the Empty Bowl Project. And all of the proceeds will go to the South Brunswick Food Pantry. So, just keep that on your radar. I will share that as we get closer. And then my last announcement for today is really coming back to behavior and expectations. I want to say this to the entire school right now. Any form of teasing somebody, name calling, picking on somebody is absolutely unacceptable. You know, quite frankly, as a middle school principal, I'm disappointed with the level of immaturity and the behavior that's happening. And I feel like I'm just constantly going, stop, 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 stop. And I feel like your teachers are doing the same thing. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. This is the time in your life as middle schoolers that you need to take responsibility for your actions. I am not going to tolerate somebody calling somebody a name and then going, well, he did or she did. That sounds silly. If I did that, you'd be like, Miss Capes, what are you doing? It sounds like I'm in elementary school again or I'm in kindergarten again. Not okay. And I'm telling the entire school right now, the number of HIB reports that we've had that have been terrible, using words that are just unacceptable, making fun of somebody for something they can't even change. You know better. You absolutely know better. I've been talking to principals from other middle schools and they say, what is it with our kids saying mean, hurtful things? How would you feel? I will tell you this. I have students who come to me and say, Miss Cape, so-and-so's saying bad words, or they're cursing, or they're making fun of me. Yet that same person is turning around and saying mean, hurtful things to somebody else. So we all of us need to do a much better job and curb our language and not spew hate. I'm going to say that again. Do not spew hate or hurtful things. It is not okay. And there are going to be consequences for it, but I shouldn't even have to say that. You in your heart and in the core of who you are as a human being should know that none of that is okay. That's what disappoints me. I've lived in South Brunswick for a long time, and I've never, ever been in a situation where there's been this much meanness going back and forth. So Crossroads South, I'm counting on you to be the school that changes it around and does a much better job. Stop calling each other names. It's weak, it's mean, and it's just you trying to get attention from everybody else, going, look at me, I can be mean. Stop it. Stop. That's my announcement for today. We have a lot of work to do. All right, folks, let's have a much better Monday. Please stand for the salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Let's do better.